Going through a series through the Bible of how that Jesus is the theme from beginning to end. And so that's kind of what our series is. And how many of you have a garden at home? How many of you kind of have a garden? That's kind of my garden. Well, one of the pictures is. You can guess which one. And so it's kind of fun to have a garden. I think it's whether it's raising vegetables or just flowers or doing anything, it's just something about getting involved in the earth and watching the Creator create things and actually thinking that you're having a part in what God is doing. And it's kind of exciting about that. And I think there's kind of a special joy as we garden because it's kind of an echo of what humans probably first felt when they were first created. We were created and placed into a garden to tend it. And imagine God saying to Adam or to Eve, hey, just plant that over there, will you? Or move that over here. Or don't forget to water the tomatoes, or whatever. I mean, God walked with them in the garden. And then, out of this paradise, they got thrown. Why? Because of sin. Sin crept in. And what happened was it messed everything up. And I'm kind of bringing this up because as we begin the story of Jesus from the beginning, we learn that God's story started right here in this special garden, and we sinned and got kicked out of it. And the whole purpose now is to bring man back to the garden, to bring us back to this promised land or a paradise, which for us, it's heaven. But in our story, God now comes into, part of the story is bringing us back. He brings up the life of Moses. Now we learned last week, about Moses. Remember, we were in the garden. We sinned, got thrown out. Man went terrible. Bring us up to speed. Man again just becomes so awful. God destroys the earth because it's so bad. He has to then start over again. And man again messes up. And just bad. And he finally says, all right, I'm going to have to just have somebody down there to represent me. And he chooses Abraham, right? And says, okay, I want this, whether you like it or not, I'm going to bless you and your seed. And I'm going to bless the whole earth through your seed. Abraham moves, ends up, he has Isaac. Isaac then has Jacob. Jacob's sons, the 12 sons. One of them was Joseph. Joseph then gets... He's not liked by his brothers very much. He ends up going down in slavery to Egypt, becomes the prince. All the children of Israel, which is Jacob's name was changed to, then they go down to Egypt. And God uses Joseph to deliver this chosen people of Abraham's seed. And then the whole world, basically, God uses Joseph for this. And as a result, the children of Israel, over a period of 400 years, now become a nation as it ends up servants in Egypt, and they just multiplied in 400 years. You can bring a lot of people to about 2 million people. Finally, God asked this fellow Moses, who, remember in the beginning, Moses was not happy about it. Moses was born at a time when they were killing all the babies in